What's up, everybody?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Justin here with John, and hey, I think you know that guy, Bailey. Everybody, we're gonna get right into talking with you, but in a second. But this past weekend, Memorial Day, I hope everybody had a good time out on the water. Hope everybody celebrated and reflected on the meaning of Memorial Day and the importance of it. I know it's a pretty big deal, and we were excited to have that online event. And I don't know, John ended up, I think, grading every single fish since I was out of town, and Jay-Z and Dan were like, I don't know. Did they grade any, John? Do you want to throw them under the bus, or did they help you at all?
No, JC was working most of the weekend.
Yeah.
I think Dan was a little bit too, so we didn't fish at all. So I graded all like 400 and something fish that were for the weekend.
You were busy.
A little busy.
Yeah, so I apologize. Normally I would have helped you, but I was out of town with the in-laws and stuff, and enjoying a couple of Jennies.
Mhm.
But hope everybody had a good time. Bailey, let's talk about your Memorial Day weekend, though. What'd you do?
I did a little bit of fishing.
Yeah.
A little bit, not a lot, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a weekend where fiance had a lot of plans, and I was half joking but half serious when Berlinski was messaging me saying, he's like, I think you cracked the code. I'm like, yeah, the code is I'm not married yet and I don't have kids and all I have is time on my hands this weekend, so I might as well go fish. And then it was actually Saturday morning at like 9:00. I had like 15 or so fish already. I didn't even sign up for the tournament. I called John. I was like, can I still hop into this? Like, is it too late? He's like, no. I'm like, what's the code? Tells me the code. I go and sign up. I just hopped in last minute, and it was fun.
That's awesome.
You just know he already had like 90 something inches that didn't count for the tournament. So
I had a 20-incher in my second cast in the lake on Saturday. I was pretty butthurt that I couldn't submit that one.
No way. You want to share with people where you were,
or? I will say on Sunday I went to Hemlock. That's where I had the 1,000-inch day.
Nice.
Yes. Saturday, I went to a new place. I mean, John, do you think people know about the lake?
Some of our guys do, because I've graded fish from there before, but it's kind of small. I don't know if I'd blow it up.
Okay, we'll tease it now, and then we'll keep people hanging on the cliff.
It's in the little area.
Yeah, and I'll just say Monday is coming up on the schedule. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that. So we got somebody in our waiting room. I'm gonna let him in, and he's driving. So like he didn't know that we were gonna do this at 8:00. Like he
sounds on par.
It's just proper planning from him. So let's welcome him in. He's gonna talk a little bit more about what the tournament was for and everything. If he can, I don't want him to get into an accident or something.
What's up, Jose?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
My boss is driving. She's good.
All right. That makes me feel a little bit better. Turn your phone the other way.
Which way?
Sideways.
Like this? That bad? Like this?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Just keep it going.
Just forget it. It's not rotating.
You're good. It's not my thing.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So, Jose, so we were just talking with Bailey about his weekend. He did a little fishing. I don't know if you were aware of that. If you knew that he was out there on the water.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
good. Up, man. I'm impressed. That was awesome. Some of us with kids and wives and stuff like that couldn't fish. So
here we go.
I donated to the cause.
Oh, yeah. We Bailey literally just got done saying that same thing, that he was only out there because he wasn't married yet and he didn't have kids yet. So there you go. This is what you have to look forward to, man. No, it's all good. But Jose, I want
driving through honey oil.
Let me see that hat you're wearing. Like is that what you wore all weekend long? That is the most American flag.
I can't hear you guys.
can't hear us. Look at that hat. Everybody else, look at that hat Jose's wearing. That is America through and through on that one.
You America Docs after?
Yeah, it's got like a flag background too. Look at that. That's wild.
There you go.
Oh, man. I'm digging it. I'm liking it.
With the stop.
Dude, we got a new one. They crushed it this time around.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're cutting in and out a little bit, Jose, but I want you, if you can, to just tell us. We know that a portion we were doing a 50-50 split. The 50 to the winner, and then 50 was actually going to Heroes on the Water, in memory and in love, I guess, of our past competitor, our member Brian Hoops. So I wanted to have you on here, buddy, if you can hear me and if you can talk, to just tell a little bit about the local chapter of Heroes on the Water and what you guys are doing.
So Heroes on the Water began as I guess, across the country, everywhere else except for New York. I went to the national championship a couple of years ago. I saw the booth and I was like, that would be awesome to bring back home. And talking to the lady, she was like, yeah, you can start up a chapter. I'll be honest, I'm lazy. I didn't want to do all that work to start up a chapter. Coincidentally, there was a group of guys that had started. They did all the hard work. They did the paperwork. They got the gear. They were sweating it because they were looking for volunteers. I told them I know about a dozen or so guys that would be honored to be a part of it. And it took off. NYKBF, hands down, my brothers and sisters in this group made it happen. And as a result, we've taken, I think, 60 or 70 veterans out and their families last year and in the first event. Last event, we had 18 participants. We only have 12 yaks.
Wow.
But every one of us is addicted to kayaking. We all bring an extra yak or two. We don't say no to anybody. We do what we can with everything we got. And dude, it's a common purpose. Brian never served in the military, but he wholeheartedly believed in what we did. There was an instance last year where we were doing our second event in. Brian was like, this is pretty cool, but he wasn't really sure how he felt about all of it. And the guy messaged him afterwards and said, hey man, just so you know, I struggle every day thinking about killing myself. I got PTSD. My life is hard. And what you guys did for me today, what you specifically did today, meant something. It mattered. He just thanked him for being such a cool guy. And Brian cracked me up because he doesn't know me. I'm not a cool guy. But that's how Brian was. But hearing that story, just understanding the impact of what we're doing, to us, it's just a day on the water. We're hanging out, bullshitting, hanging out with our friends. It's what we do. It's what we love. It's who we are. But to a veteran, to someone struggling with everyday life, it's a moment of camaraderie. It's a respite. It's a break from the everyday. It's just an appreciation that we're able to do with them. And I am so honored to hold the NYKBF banner with me, but then everybody that stepped up, everybody that's a part of it, everybody that talks about it, it's grown that I love what we're doing. And losing Brian, it sucked this year. Very hard. I spread some of his ashes with every catch I made at Oneida. And in Brian, I know he was with me because I didn't limit. I caught a bunch of dinks. And that's something I would always give Brian shit about. I go, why you always catch dinks? And so he just meant a lot to me. He meant a lot to the group, and he it just meant a lot. And just to have this season dedicated to him on Heroes on the Water, he's with us in our hearts and minds all the time. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate what you did this weekend. I love it. Bailey, you kicked ass. I'm proud of you. I love the fact that we did it in honor of Brian, and you just laid a hammer on some fish.
Yeah, he sure did.
It was cool to see. I fished a day and a half. That's all I cared about. I just wanted to donate some money.
Well, yeah, it was definitely a great weekend. It was nice seeing all those fish come in. And I mean, Bailey, you slammed it, but a lot of people did had pretty good weekends.
I was not the only one, that's for sure.
Mike Hackman right at the end there. Mike came back strong.
I thought he had it for sure. We were messaging each other, kind of like saying, "Dude, let's go! We got to get to 2,000," and we both couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Oh, I love it. I love that you guys were talking back and forth. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, we were trying to like egg each other on, like, "Come on, dude, catch
I
more,
just
let's
want
go."
What's that? What, Jose?
What's that?
Okay, all right. But yeah, no, it was.
I'm sorry, we're driving through the country, so I don't know how good our internet is out here.
You're good, buddy. No worries. No worries. Yeah, no, I think it was definitely pretty cool. I was caressing a 3-year-old out of nuclear meltdown after seeing not enough fire trucks. He didn't see enough of them. Not that he saw too many or whatever. No, he didn't get enough. That's what made him cry. Yeah, that was my whole weekend.
Hey, there's worse things, man. At least
No, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I do love it and everything, and I don't mean to complain. I'm not complaining, but I just wanted to give you a perspective of that. That was my weekend.
Hey, Justin, can I take a second here?
Please, Billy.
I want to give Jose some recognition here because he gives a lot of other folks some recognition, and I just want to say what he's doing with Heroes on the Water, but also giving NYKBF the reputation and Doc's Tackle, the reputation it has. I got to say, dude, I'm beyond impressed. And I'll say I look to you as a leader of our group on multiple levels, especially Heroes on the Water. And it takes a guy with a big heart to be doing what you're doing. And, man, you're one of a kind, man. It's got to give you props.
Yeah, for sure. I could not second that harder. Very nice. So, yeah. So, I mean, we're pleased to say, you know, obviously we had the 50-50 split. The tournament directors, we came together. We said, all right, we're going to add a little bit because it was a couple bucks short, but we beefed it up so that it was going to be $500 to both Heroes on the Water and $500 to Bailey, which is pretty cool. So that's an epic 1 weekend tournament. So I'm pretty stoked about everybody that came out in support of Heroes on the Water and Brian, and it's a great. It's just through the charity tournament and now through this event, you know, it's just humbling to have such a great community and a great group of people to kind of call my friends and my family. You know, I think I speak for all of the tournament directors with that, and you know, everybody. I am always okay with being the butt of all the jokes. And the ribbing, everything. I love it. Bring it on. But at the end of the day, it's nothing but love. And, it's just awesome. It's really exciting to me. I just wanted to say all that, but
yeah. And you know, I was talking with John about it, on Monday night. Like, this weekend wasn't about me. I don't think it was about the anglers. Like we talked about, the mission this was for, so that 500 isn't going to me. It's going right back to Heroes on the Water.
Oh shit!
Thanks, Bailey, so much.
That's awesome, man.
Bailey, that's huge, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. That's huge.
I wish it was more, boys, but I'm broke. I'm sorry.
we always wish it was more, and I think that's part of the personality. That's part of who we are as people. Is we always wish it could be more. But Bailey, that's huge. That's big. You're getting some love. I love it. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'm speechless.
Yeah,
but Jose, that means you got $1,000, $1,000 even coming from Bailey and all of your friends at NYKBF to Heroes on the Water in the name of Brian. So that's pretty cool. So give me a shout after we're done with this, and for one weekend event, and just I hate to say like a quick event, but I mean it was just a kind of a just a quick Memorial Day event, and to be able to grow it into that is humbling.
Yeah,
it's just amazing. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you.
Yeah,
and thanks everybody that signed up.
Bailey, thanks everybody. That's huge. Just
Yeah,
to be able to put another yak on the water, you know,
Mhm.
put another veteran in a yak to continue the mission. I mean, it's amazing. Thank you very much.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Well, no,
Look at that. People are now people are gonna watch your videos, Bailey. They like you now.
Finally, let's go.
I love it. Good job, Jack. Yeah, Jack, you learn a lot from those videos, man. I would watch them if I were you.
Yeah, what not to do.
So humble, isn't he? So humble. That's awesome, guys. Thank you, Bailey. Congratulations again. Great weekend. Amazing. I can't wait for the video for that because we'll be stealing all of your locations and everything. And
so were you filming?
What's that?
Were you filming the whole weekend or no?
I filmed the whole weekend, but the unfortunate, and I'm so sad about this.
Yeah, right.
My Monday video, well, not Monday video, because there is no video. I went out with my fiance. I didn't bring the GoPro because I thought I brought 3 rods. I was like, if I fish, I fish. If I don't, we float around, and it's a relaxing day on the kayaks because she never gets to come out with me. So she came out, left the GoPros in the truck, and I, of course, catch the biggest largemouth I've ever caught in my entire life and the biggest bag I've ever dropped in my entire life. So go figure. Go figure. We have pictures and video, like phone video, but that's the extent of it, unfortunately.
Wow.
I know you're a video guy, you're a creator, you're all that, but sometimes days are just good to just have for yourself,
Well, I mean, it's the rule, right? If you don't bring a GoPro, that's when you have your best days.
Of course.
That's how it works.
That's the truth. Look at that, more video watching from Bailey.
Thanks, Ron. I appreciate that.
That's nice.
But yeah, man, it was freaking awesome on Monday. I didn't catch the numbers of fish that we did at Hemlock, and it was a fun day on Hemlock Sunday. 1,000 inches, and there was even more to go around because Brandon Lewis came out with me, and for probably like 2 hours straight, we were 20 feet apart, catching them every other cast on a frog, and we couldn't speak because we were just laughing the entire time, just giggling like little kids.
Nice.
But Sunday I had.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, but that doesn't count because I don't think I saw the post that you posted or that he posted. One of you guys did. That didn't look like that was a weird looking kayak that Brandon was on.
He was not on a kayak. He was on a boat, but he was not in the competition. So we were just
I know he wasn't. I was just pulling.
Yeah, he was cheating. He was cheating for the weekend.
No. I don't mean it like that.
Monday, I'll say that one of the lakes coming up on the schedule, we're going to have some fireworks for because I caught a 7-pound, 4-ounce largemouth, which was 21.5. Had one of my biggest New York length bags, 102.25 inches.
Wow.
And then weight-wise, it was 30 pounds, 13 ounces for 5, which is I didn't think I'd ever put out a solo Dirty 30 in New York.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and I love that plug too. So we're not telling you what lake that was. So you guys got to sign up for every single tournament that's left in the schedule.
Every lake coming up on the schedule could do exactly that, though.
Yeah, it really could. You're right.
Really good.
That's awesome. Well, hey, Bailey, congratulations again. And Jose, thank you for representing NYKBF and letting us be part of Heroes on the Water, even the small part. I think it's a great cause. It's a great organization. Bailey, thank you again for your donation back to the charity. Truthfully, you don't have to do that, but that's huge. That's amazing. We're very grateful. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Sorry for the language there.
hey, come on, Mike. Your partner's in crime this weekend. Don't you do that to me.
You're fishing too, so.
No. You guys, if you want the money, you gotta pay Mike. But again, thank you guys. We're gonna let you guys go. We're gonna let you drop off, and we're gonna do the June month-long identifier. But thank you all. Thank you again for everything you guys do to grow NYKBF and just to represent us so well. So I appreciate you both very much.
Likewise, boys.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
We'll see you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Those are two amazing dudes. Those are really two people that NYKBF would not be the same without. I believe that with all my heart. Amazing. And to give away his winnings like that, I mean, that's huge. I don't know too many people, I don't think, that would do that. And that's amazing. So Bailey, I know I just said it probably like 12 times, but good on you, buddy. That's amazing. Thank you. Did you fish this weekend, John? No?
I got Friday before the thing started. I hit Cuba Lake. Smallmouth were betting pretty good there. The small ones were up. The big ones were still just off the bank. But yeah, I caught a few decent fish. I was looking at my footage earlier. I got some good. Got my first top one of the year. That was fun. Right before I caught a topwater fish, and right before it, I had a bigger one blow the bait completely out of the water. Fish came out of the water. Bait went 6 feet in the air. That was great. I got most of it on camera. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that's great. So hey, tomorrow it's June, man. Can you believe it?
Wow.
I can't believe it's June already.
Yep.
Which means the June month long, we got to do our identifier draw. And that means that May month long, I think it's all judged, if I am right. But
it officially ends at 11. We get
I know it's not over yet, but I think we
a couple hours to get submissions in, but as far it was all judged when I came downstairs here to do this. So
fuzzy. But yeah, no. So we'll in the next few days we'll be announcing the winners to that. So that's pretty cool. I can't believe it's June already. 2023 has been flying, man.
Got Cuca coming up. We got Hobie on Cayuga. I mean,
Cuca coming up. We got some great food that's going to be there, thanks to Jess. Again, so she's going to do. So she said she was thinking about it, but I didn't get confirmation about the pork butt. So we'll see. I don't want to call her out on it if she wasn't able to do it or not, or if she's not able to do it. But
she posted a picture of smoking one. She said it was a test run for
oh, she did? I didn't see that post. Oh, okay. Oh, look at her. She knows. All right. She pulled pork. She's got it.
Looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. Looking forward to that. We'll have a cooler full of Genesee for sure.
We'll be at Marine, so right there at the north end.
What's that?
We'll be at Morgan Marine. So right now, we'll talk about it more as it gets closer. But yeah, we'll be at Morgan Marine. Jess is cooking. Beer's gonna be cold. Fish are gonna be biting.
Potato salad, pasta salad. She's going all out again.
Make sure
it's just if you guys had it at Cuga, it's just an amazing spread. That potato salad is legit. It's like a loaded potato salad. It was like perfect on a hot day. It was just nice and cold. It was perfect. It was awesome.
Make sure you for her, guys. She had her PayPal and
free Jennies. Yep, free Jennies.
Yeah,
while they last. Yes, sir. Yeah. If you like cream ale, I'll have other kinds. But yeah, the Orion cooler will be loaded up and iced down, and we'll have it all loaded. And because I figured the Jenny cooler, which we're going to be giving away, it shouldn't be full of beer. Like we should just keep that nice and clean and give that to the winner, right? I know the winner would probably love to have it come full, but we got to drink them. So, we'll have those all full. It'll be great. We got Cross Kicks is gonna be giving away another pair of shoes to the winner. I got mine in 2 days ago. So I've been trying them out and wearing them, and they're nice. I like them. Pretty nice. They're harder to get on than Crocs. You get spoiled with the slip on, but they look better. You don't look like a clown as much.
But it looks like there's more support too than Crocs.
Yeah, they have a heel. They're definitely more. You're right. Yeah. But yeah, no, I like them. I like them so far. I just need to get out on the water so that I can put them into actual boat work instead of just wearing them to go pick up my son from daycare. But they work for that too. But John, I'll let you. Why don't you pick a letter and I'll pick a number, and we'll get. We'll we'll get June on the road.
All right.
I mean, I can't wait to try it. Good. Remember, members get 20% off cross kicks. So 20% off. Code is in the members group. If you can't find it, message one of us. We'll give it to you. But 20% off is a pretty good deal.
Yep. And the sticks that I next few tournaments and you win a pair too. So.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Kicks for 6.
Yep. Pick a letter.
Let's go with D.
D. I like it. And I will pick 7.
D7.
So D7 is the code for June. So if someone could throw it in the chat, which is me because I just did it. There you go. D7 is June. I will put that up on Tourney X too when we get off of the phone here and or off the line. Guys, again, I am humbled. I know John is. I think that's really cool that Bailey did that. $1,000 raised by us, by NYKBF, Bailey, and going to Heroes on the Water Genesee chapter. I think it's Genesee Valley or
Valley chapter. I think it's
Genesee Valley chapter is their official name. And we'll post more about this later so that if you guys want to get involved with the chapter, please do. Jose was awesome with building their schedule. I think he had a big hand in it because they don't conflict with any of our events. They don't, but and a lot of our members like to go, and it just turns into another nice group hang on great bodies of water, and you're helping veterans. I mean, that's pretty badass. I think that's pretty awesome. So, if you can help, if you want to help, do it. Jose, feel free to post about that up in the chat, in the forum pages and all of that stuff, and make sure people know about it as much as possible. But D7 for June. Hope you guys are getting excited for Cuca. John, you started talking about it too, and I cut you off a little bit. I apologize, but Hobie BOS is coming end of June. You guys, this is your best chance to get into an elite national trail event.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't, no pun intended with elite kayak fishing that just came. They're amazing too. I mean, they're regional, but Hobie is national. I mean, it's just another level.
We qualified for the Tournament of Champions, which is on Lake Chickamauga, and I think the first or second weekend in November. So I mean, that's for most people, it's a bucket list fishery at a great time of the year to be there. I mean, it's pretty cold here in November. You could be down there in Tennessee, 20 degrees warmer.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, we have to show people that Cayuga and New York lakes in general can be up on the mantle with any lake. I think the Bass Boat National Trail Series is get it. They know because they're here every year. They do that. Kayak
MLF is there next weekend. The 6th to the 11th, I think it is.
Toyota Series is with us at St. Lawrence the same week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so MLF will be on Cayuga, so keep an eye on that, guys. They'll be we do a lot of good. They'll do a lot of sight fishing, I think.
But this is, I mean, that's the point right there. I mean, if we don't show up, if we don't buy into this, they won't come back. They just won't, and
AJ,
it would be a real shame because that is there is nothing better than Cayuga Lake. And
AJ just talked as much when we were talking to him, right? I mean, he basically said that they were thinking about not coming back to the Northeast until we reached out and put the Cayuga idea in his head. So
the MLF event last year on Cayuga persuaded him to think about it.
Yeah.
And
guys, people still need. I know the entry fee is high. I mean, it's almost $300 for the entry fee. It's a big deal, I know. But
take it now. You got all month and everything like that. Buy in, get ready, get pumped. I mean, this is a home lake. There's people coming from Tennessee, Florida, Maine, I mean, there's just people.
Yeah.
Huh?
A lot of Canadians in there.
Yeah, big time.
Know that there is an off limits period though, so if you're going to fish it, I believe it's after June 3rd. You cannot be on Cayuga at all until their official practice period starts the Sunday before the tournament.
Right. So yeah. So I mean, with any event, you got to make sure that you read the rules. And I mean, if you're investing that kind of money, read the rules. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with Hobie, can you have the plastic catch board?
No.
Or does it need to be a metal catch board?
Metal catch only.
So there you go. So there's another thing that you just have to make sure you have the metal board.
And if that's
if you want to do it and you can't drop $80 or whatever, the metal boards are, hit me up, hit somebody up. I unfortunately will not be there. So I have a board that somebody could borrow if they wanted it. I'm sure other people do too, have extras if you want. So
that's there that I'm not using. So if anybody,
there you go. So don't let that be a reason for you not to jump on. So I mean, we definitely have some
metal catch board that I'll be happy to loan out for the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's high risk, high reward, right? So, I mean, 10K, if enough people sign up, I mean, that's, and we want that. We want that hometown crowd to show up. Brandon Brylinski is doing really good to kind of get people motivated, and rightfully so. I mean, he's probably more excited than anybody that event's on Cayuga, but, I hope you guys would consider signing up. We're going to post about it here in the next coming weeks to get people, to sign up and get, help people through the process. Because, again, we want Hobie to keep coming back. We want KBF to keep coming back with their National Trail Series. Those big events are great for us. They attract new blood. They attract new people to the sport to get more to get more involved in a local level to get started.
Yep.
And we need them here in the Northeast and in New York, because I mean, there's so many lakes that National Trail could have a successful event on in New York, throughout multiple spans throughout the season. So got to do it. And you guys are going to feel me as a broken record, in the next few weeks to get you to sign up and to get you to go. And, again, I am not going to be there. So I need to have everybody there and posting and sharing photos so that I can feel like I'm there. That is all of your jobs.
Justin worked on this for 6 months with Hobie, and then they picked the weekend that he's out of town on vacation to come.
Yeah. Yep. I tried to get my whole family to move their vacation, but they wouldn't do it. So go figure. And I legitimately thought about not going on vacation, but that didn't fly very well.
I can't imagine that going over too well.
Yeah. I don't want to go on the vacation, and I also want to spend $300. But again, it's for the best. It's for the betterment of kayak fishing in New York. It was the only weekend they had available that they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I just said, go, man. It's not about me. It's about everybody. So, get there, get signed up,
yep.
Have fun, and enjoy it. It's just going to be a great weekend.
Test yourself up against some of the best kayak anglers in the nation. Some of them are going to be there.
Yeah, and not for nothing. I mean, even if you're new to a sport or you're thinking you're not going to do that great, it's a chance to talk to people and to get and get involved and meet people that travel across the country to fish these events, and you got to do it. You got to do it. It's not going to be here very often. So, all right, but D7 for June. June's going to be a great month. We're really excited about it. And I didn't see any questions, but John, anything else you want to talk about or say?
No, I think we kind of covered it all.
Awesome, man. It's going to be great. So watch for those. Watch for those posts. Get signed up. If you're thinking about signing up and you're on the fence and you have questions, ask them in the group, please, and talk about it and get comfortable, because there's going to be a lot of support for the locals there, and everybody's just gonna, obviously it's another level. Everybody wants to win. It's big money. But we're all family. We're all here together. So get going, get in it. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.